Okay, last morning, getting ready to head over to breakfast. Today I ordered the pho. I'm bringing the camera, but there's many more guests here now, so I don't want to interrupt anybody else's breakfast. But again, this is our view from this morning, as you saw from the time lapse right before this. Just wanted to give you that peaceful sense of how calm it is, and then all the ducks that are out there, and then the bloop bloop. So, all right, you ready for your last breakfast at Lotus Homestay?
I'm excited for breakfast. I'm sad it's our last one here.
Me too. But the adventure continues as we have a travel day today, heading back up to Hanoi International Airport and then flying from Hanoi down to Da Nang. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, for the final breakfast, as I said, I was going to get the pho, and Mike got the pho, and Bonnie got the pho, and I got the pho.
Look at my beautiful mushrooms.
Phil, yes. Those are,
Wow.
we know those mushrooms.
Yeah. I of course can't think of it right now, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah, so Mike got the beef pho, Bonnie got the veggie pho, and then there you go. There's the pork pho. And this is what I had on the first day, and it was so delicious.
The Ban
Queen?
Ban Queen.
Something like that.
Ban Queen.
So, and I got a banana smoothie. And what you just missed is I think Mike took a picture of me vlogging at breakfast. No? Nope. Okay, good. All right, we're going to be leaving a little earlier than we thought because of the traffic, and so we're going to get to the airport, hopefully enough time just to sit in the airport lounge and just relax a little bit so it's not a stressful journey, or at least start to a journey to Da Nang. So we'll see you later. Okay, we just finished eating, and this is the Vietnamese coffee that we've been having each day, and the one that I said I took a break from just because of the acidity and stuff, but I love it. So you can see it's got the layer of sweetened condensed milk here, and then the coffee here. And the reason they have the sweetened condensed milk, once again, goes back to the food tour when they have such a problem being able to have cows here because it's too hot and they die. They first imported them from Australia, and they died, and so they ended up building buildings for them that were air conditioned to where that they could actually live in the heat in Vietnam. So very interesting, and so that's why they use sweetened condensed milk, and that's why they do egg coffee as well.
And because the coffee is very rich, but because of the soil, it's a little bit acidic, and that's why you have to have a little bit of milk with it.
Yeah, I can't imagine having it without the milk. But and like a herd of turtles, remember, turtles are a good thing if you watched the video yesterday. Long life. We're out of here. Phil is locking it up. I got my 2 bags, and on we go. Wish us luck. Bye bye. We are gonna miss it here. Bye, An.
Fleet recommend some people come to here.
We will recommend a lot of people to come to here.
Thank
so
you
thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Yes. Bittersweet to be leaving. Okay, we just got out of our car and have arrived at Hanoi International Airport, and I'm gonna go try this check-in thing. We're supposed to be at Terminal 1. I'm gonna guess that this is Terminal 1 since this is where it dropped us off, but we shall see. So we're gonna head in now and check in for our flight to Da Nang. So if this doesn't go smoothly, you'll see us sooner than later. Bye. Check-in went really easy, which was really nice to see. So now we're sitting in the Vietnam Airlines Lotus Lounge as we are flying on business class tickets, which is nice. And we're at the very end of it. In the middle, they've got a great food section, and right now we've got a great view out to the tarmac, so we can watch flights coming and going. It is about 1:25, and we'll depart in a little over 3 hours. They wanted to get us here early, as I mentioned earlier, because of Tet and because of how busy the roads would be and the airport. But with Sky Priority, thank you Delta Airlines for that, but also for the business class tickets, we were able to go into our own line. There was one person in front of us, and in security they had a one for priority, and we walked straight up and through and got to avoid all the lines. So that was a bonus. So, all right, if anything else exciting happens prior to our departure, I'll be back with you. If not, you'll see us on Da Nang. Bye. Okay, I'm back with you because I did some reconnaissance, and now Mike, Bonnie, and Phil are out doing the exact same thing. And I went and found the food, and I got a bia Hanoi, and I got some sticky rice, some Malaysian rice, some chicken, and then a pork loin in a kiwi fruit sauce, which I thought was interesting. And then I put some of the fried shallots on top and garlic. So looking forward to having this. As I said, it's 1:30 our time, and just to get a little bit of lunch into us. And then they had some fruit for dessert, and I've really been enjoying the fruit for dessert. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, you know, when you're in another country, you got to try their snack food because you never know what it's going to be. And so Phil came back with a bag of matcha, and they look like Liège waffles or Strumpf waffles made with matcha. And I came back with these.
Everything.
Yes, Mike is correct. I came back with every package they had over there. So there's this, and it says cheese flavor. Now, we've seen no dairy or cheese, so we were curious as to what the cheese flavor was. So these are peanuts that have a coating on them and deep fried, and they're crunchy and they're delicious. Now, we're gonna go to the snack bop in gut. This is really delicious. That's corn, but it's not just corn, it's corn. You put it in your mouth and it is crunchy, and they're like
Very corn forward.
corn forward. You know how we have the exactly this, how we have the popcorn like this, but this you put in your mouth and then it's immediate roasted corn flavor, like. And then finally, I don't have any to show you, but they look just like this.
They're not green beans.
They're not green beans, and that's what I feared they'd be. I don't know what they are. They're green sticks, but they taste a little sweet and immediate, really fresh green coconut, like fresh coconut, and they're amazing. So I think I'm going to be putting some of these in my bag. I don't know. The lady wasn't at the coffee counter where these are located before, so I think I'm probably going to be able to have some good access and getting as many as I want, as long as they don't check my bag. See ya!
It sounded very much like an owl.
Okay, so it's 4:45. Our flight was supposed to depart 45 minutes ago, and then it was going to depart at 4:40. Now it's 5:40, and we've eaten. We've had a couple of beers. We've watched the Wi-Fi go up and down 800 times. It's been interesting. So you haven't missed a whole lot. So we're hoping that in 20 minutes is when we're going to be invited to our gate. If we're not, we will be experiencing perhaps yet one more delay. For the operational safety of the something. Yeah, for the operational safety of the aircraft. And so we don't know if there's a mechanical, yes, operational conditions of flight. So we're not sure if it's foggy, it's nice in Da Nang, or whatnot, but there's a lot of flights that have been delayed. So hopefully next time you hear from me, we're sitting on an airplane. Goodbye. Okay, it took a little bit. Mike is desperately trying to get a picture of the four of us, and it's not working so well. Because there's always a line of people. I think once everyone's fully boarded, it'll be easier. I'm not even sure you can hear me over the music, but we're finally on board.
Off to our next stop.
Yep, off to the next stop. Okay, we've gone through the safety video, and she just came around and asked us if we wanted to have a snack. And we said yes, of course, and getting some water and coffee once we take off. They've got video monitors that drop down that are really loud, so I'm not sure how much of me you're hearing, but it's really nice. The seats are great. We're excited to be flying down Da Nang and getting to some warm weather. Even Mike's excited, so okay, goodbye.
Chất lượng nội thất tàu bay, quý khách vui lòng không đặt chân lên người tạp chí hoặc vách ngăn, không làm hư hại các thiết bị trên tàu. Theo quy định của pháp luật Việt Nam, mức tiền phạt cho hành vi hút thuốc hoặc cố ý gây hư hại trang thiết bị lên đến 5 triệu đồng. Quý khách có thể sử dụng máy vi tính và các thiết bị điện.
Okay, we're in the air. It's been so horribly foggy all day, and then you can see out Mike and Bonnie's window that it's this gorgeous sunset that we've got right now. And Phil and I must be facing due east as we go, so we're looking over back towards the China Sea. So we're now waiting to have drinks served. We're getting some water and coffee and a little snack, and it's been a nice flight so far. Definitely an older plane, Airbus A321, but they have the leg rests that pull up, which makes it more comfortable for your feet. So I'm being picky, if anything. It's very comfortable seating, and the flight is very full, and it looks like there's a group tour of Americans on board. So, all right, our snack arrived, and it actually looks really nice. Looks like some cake, some fruit, coffee, and a water, and that'll be perfect as we then get situated in Da Nang and can go out and get a bite to eat a little bit later. So, pretty happy to be getting something in our stomach before we get there. Okay, I'm back. I took a bite, thinking I was going to get something sweet in my mouth, and it's savory, and it's got melted cheese, I guess, on top. So it's the first time we're having cheese since we've been here, and perhaps it's got like a pork inside, but it's really nice. I'm really happy. Okay, we're coming in to land into Da Nang now. I'll show you some of what we can see out the window. It's pretty interesting to see how quickly they were able to do service on this flight. I don't know a flight in the US that would be an hour long. That in business class would actually put tablecloths down, cloth napkins, serve you a snack, and metal silverware, the whole kit and caboodle. They had it done so quickly and so efficiently, and so with such great customer service. This isn't a knock against US Airlines. It was just very interesting to see how fast they were able to achieve a snack service on this hour-long flight. So, getting ready to make our landing into Da Nang, so we'll see you on the ground. Okay, we're here. We're just off the plane, and I just want you to see Bonnie's gorgeous travel hair.
I've given up.
She's been very concerned about her travel hair, but I think it's spot on. So it's nice to be here after a few-hour delay. Excited to get our bags and to just actually go get into our Airbnb and get out of here. Feels like we've been traveling. Well, we have been traveling now for 8 hours, 8.5 hours, and from when we left, 9 hours? Yeah, it's been a crazy day. So, first observation, if Bonnie thought she had bad travel hair in Hanoi or Ninh Binh, she's about ready to level up in the humidity because this airport is pretty humid. Bonnie, you're gonna have some serious volume in that hair.
Yeah, it's growing daily.
It's a good
And
thing.
curling.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted thicker hair, so.
Yeah. I wish this made my hair thicker. I don't think it works that way. I'm here to tell you that was not easy. because my telephone wasn't working as well as it should from the reception network, and then trying to book the Grab. But our Grab driver, we're looking for a car and whatnot, but he came and walked up to us and looked at the lost group of 4 Americans and held up his phone and showed me my name, which was great. So he is now pulling out of the parking area and gonna swing around by us and pick us up, and we'll see you once we get to the apartment place. It's gonna be nice because that was a little stressful, and it's warm, so it'll be just nice to get settled for the day. See you soon. Okay, it was a little bit stressful getting here for me as I was trying to figure out Grab. It was the first time we were booking, and it was giving me so many problems and network issues. Working on the LTE network that I'm using here when I'm using data on an LTE network. But we have arrived at this Airbnb in Da Nang, and I just posted on Facebook, I think it should be Da Dang, because we're on the 39th floor, and this is our view. That's this, it's China Beach, South China Sea. Right? I said, how do you even describe this? And Phil said, Las Vegas with Vietnamese food. So, but yeah, the beach is right down there and the waves are just rolling in. I'm seeing if it comes through at this time of night. You can see there are people on the beach standing in the water right now. We're all really tired and trying to figure out just getting situated. The Airbnb is great. Great view and stuff. Air conditioning in the 3 rooms it has, but it is small. And we were just giggling because the most comfortable bed that we've had on this trip was at the most rustic place we stayed, the last one, which is so comfortable. These are really, really hard beds. I used to sleep on a futon back when I was at Marquette that was this thick on a hardwood floor. And I think that might have been more comfortable than some of these beds because they are darn hard. But I also think I just got old. So, could be some of each. But there you have it. We are going to just try to freshen up, put a load of laundry in, and we're gonna head out. We wanna buy some bottles of water and just really kind of figure out where we are right now. It is so different than Hanoi. This is, it just feels like tourism centric, honestly. This feels like just a huge tourism international town where Hanoi just felt old. It felt what I guessed I thought Vietnam would be. This, we haven't gone out and walked much, but just out and looking about. This is a seaside tourist place. Holy cow. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. You guys, we're trying to figure this shit out. I have to key to go to the first floor.
Oh.
Good to know. You need a key to get out.
Our trip is called 2 days in the elevator.
Okay. Interesting place. It smells like beer in the lobby. Ah, this is what she was talking about, the OK Mart. It's open 24 hours, so I don't think we're gonna have a problem finding water or anything like that. So we'll come here at the end. But yeah, we're gonna go out and try to find some food. And there. It's the view back up. We're on the 39th floor of that building. So now we just have to go out and figure out where we're gonna eat. So, see ya. Feeling like a little fish. I'm feeling a little bit like a fish out of water right now because I have no idea where I'm going. Our Airbnb in Hanoi was fantastic because she left us all these recommendations, where to eat, try this dish there and whatnot. And here we met with her for about 5 minutes and she was like, you go now. But she was very kind in the interim. So now we're just trying to find a place where we can get something to eat, but we're very much in a tourist place. So you never know what's good and what's not. But there, looking back, these two buildings, we're in the one on the right hand side up on the 39th floor, which is like 3 from the top. So that's where you're getting those fantastic views back down. So I think we could all just use a drink right now. And so we're just walking down the street. So wish us luck. Next time, hopefully, you'll see us and we'll have a cocktail in our hand. I wish I knew how to best describe this to you, but I feel totally lost. Night and day difference between Hanoi and here. This is so much like a beach resort, which it is, but it's just not what I was expecting. We're looking for a bar now called the Wanderlust, and that's where we're gonna get a drink, and it's got to be just right here in front of me. I'm almost certain of it. I can feel it's on the left hand side with those lights right there. So wish us luck. Hopefully it is, and you'll see me with a drink in my hand in a moment. Oh God, it is. Oh, it's time for a cocktail. Goodbye. Okay, we're at Cafe Wanderlust. It's a coffee shop and a bar for cocktails. And if you hear this behind me, I honestly feel as though we are not in Vietnam and in the United States right now.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, but we've got our cocktail and we're gonna do a cheers for you. Cheers. 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 Got a nice Sazerac in Da Nang. Okay, so now we're having dinner. We're having Western dinner and Western vegetarian dinner, and we're at a place called what? Roots.
Plant-based.
Roots Cafe. Plant-based cafe, not to be confused with Roots in Sturgeon Bay or Roots in Sister Bay. But yep, we are drained. We each had a cocktail, and now we're gonna have something good to eat. We're going to stop at the store below the apartment, get water and beer, and go upstairs after we're done eating and just relax out and look out at the China Sea and enjoy the view that we've got for the 2 nights we have it. And Mike said he's going to jump on the bed, which is a joke because, as I said earlier, it is. If Mike jumped on it, it'd be like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, those examples they have, but not because the Tempur-Pedic concept was working. It's just because it's like
spill wine because it's like plywood.
Yeah, you literally can't spill wine because it's plywood. So
No, we'll see.
But
How do I check in here?
I think it's
Bonnie's trying to check in because if you check in at Roots, you get a free shot. And I checked in first, and so I'm getting a turmeric shot. Free shot. So
These are abandoned Da Nang to carve the statues at the Ba Ding Temple.
I just said they used our pets in Da Nang to carve the statues at the Ba Ding Temple. Oh, okay, food has arrived. I got the Mediterranean bowl with falafel. Phil and Bonnie got a rainbow bowl, so it's got a lot of veggies and beets and butternut squash. Mike got the
Falafel pita pocket.
falafel pita pocket. So nice to have beets. All right, signing off. Need. I don't know what he's selling, but he's selling something. Bonnie, he's selling food. He's not one of the propaganda people.
Okay.
So, this is where we just ate. And we had kale and acorn squash and beets and falafel and everything that does a body good. So, this bar that we were just right next to is so Western. It's got brew dog. It's like a brew pub. And they had a wonderful woman who's been singing most of the time, so we've been enjoying her singing, but it was just so surprising at how Western a lot of this is. So, all right, we're gonna make our way back to our Airbnb, stop and get some water and some beer, and head upstairs and call it a night. So, see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm not even hungry, but how do you walk through one of these stores when you're just trying to buy water and beer, and then you see all the snack food, and you're like, hey, I don't know what you are, but you're coming home with me.
I hear you calling.
Yeah, I hear you calling, and I'm picking it up.
Brian.
So, oh my God. Spam. Brett McCoy, I doubt you're watching these, but if you are, we're thinking of
got
you.
a safety net.
Yes. They even have mild spam in case the classic is too hot for you. No idea. All right, I'm trying to find the coffee aisle right now so that we can get some of the powder coffee we've been enjoying, the 3-in-1. And it's so bright in here. I have no idea. All right, I'm gonna go and try to figure this out. Okay, I think I just spent about $15 on snacks, coffee, water, beer, and I'm totally good with it and totally happy. Good night for real. Sorry, I had to.